following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government, the North American Aerospace Defense Command, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration. At 6:48 p.m. Central Daylight Time, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration along with the North American Aerospace Defense Command has detected several many unidentified aircrafts. These aircrafts are confirmed to not be made by the North American Aerospace Defense Command. At this time, a National Information Center statement has possibly been declared due to this dangerous event, and we ask all residents not to panic, as the panicking will only make the situation worse. Gather supplies with you, such as food, water, clothing, medical supplies, a flashlight, a first aid kit, and a battery-powered or hand-crank radio with extra batteries or a charger during this dangerous situation. Do not approach those aircrafts, as there are entities from aircrafts. These entities from the aircrafts are confirmed to be hostile. At this time, a nationwide curfew has been declared due to this. This curfew will last until the situation ends. Continue to monitor media outlets for further updates about this dangerous situation.
Issued a civil emergency message for all of New York beginning at 2:57 p.m. and ending at 6:47 p.m. WABC TV. The following message is transmitted at the request of the New York Emergency Management, the New York Police Department, the New York National Guard, and the New York Sheriff Office. This is a statewide priority activation. The unidentified entities are moving to New York to attack the residents. At this time, the martial law is being declared and no one is allowed to go outside. If you are caught outside, you will be returned to your home and locked. Gather essential supplies such as food, water, clothing, medical supplies, flashlights, first aid kits, and battery power, hand crank, or whether radio with extra batteries or a charger. The unidentified entities are confirmed to be hostile at the time. As such, a statewide evacuation order has been declared. No one is allowed to go outside. Continue to monitor media outlets for further information about this life-threatening situation.
This is an emergency action notification. All broadcast stations and cable systems shall transmit this emergency action notification message. This station has interrupted its regular programming at the request of the White House to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most stations will remain on the air providing news and information to the public in assigned areas. This is Q 35. We will continue to serve the New York City area. If you are not in this local area, you should tune to stations providing news and information for your local area. You are listening to the emergency alert system serving the New York City area. Do not use your telephone. The telephone lines should be kept open for emergency use. The emergency alert system has been activated. This is an emergency action notification. All broadcast stations and cable systems shall transmit this emergency action notification message. This station has
broadcasted on all stations at the request of the President, the United States government, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, and the North American Aerospace Defense Command. A few hours ago, the North American Aerospace Defense Command, along with the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, has detected 5 million unidentified aircrafts that is confirmed to be hostile. These unidentified aircrafts are confirmed to not be made by North American Aerospace Defense Command. These entities from the aircrafts are confirmed to be hostile. These entities can also kill citizens with a radiological weapon. The radiological weapon is made by nuclear radioactive fallout. At this time, all residents must proceed to underground shelter with the following basic necessities such as food, water, clothing, medical supplies, a first aid kit, a flashlight, cell phones, toiletries, important documents, and a battery-powered or hand-crank radio. The President has been evacuated to an undisclosed safe location, and he is unable to speak over the air. All residents, no matter where you are, must do the following. Close all windows and doors, turn off all lights, lower your volume to silent. Do not make noise. Once entities are entered to your home, it is strongly recommended to commit suicide. If you don't have shelters, emergency managements and authorities can help to evacuate you to underground shelter. The national martial law is in effect until the situation ends. At the moment, remain calm and do not panic. Panicking many times will only make the situation worse. Continue to monitor media outlets for further information or tune to FM or on the radio. All regular programming operations will be discontinued and will go on emergency programming operations. All normal television stations will be leaving off the air now, and this channel will be continued. Once this message concludes, we will transmit this broadcast silently. May God bless you all, and may God bless the United States of America.
The event type is civil, which means an attack is in progress. For affected areas, Canada, the following message is transmitted at the request of the Canadian government. As of 2 days ago, the unknown aircrafts are attacking the United States and Canada. It is confirmed that the unknown aircrafts are not being made by the North American Aerospace Defense Command. The unknown aircrafts can also kill residents with their radiological weapon. The radiological weapon is made from the nuclear radioactive fallout. All residents of the Canada must evacuate to underground or fallout shelter immediately. Gather supplies with you that can last for 14 days: food, water, clothing, medical, supplies, and a hand crank radio for further updates. Rations will be delivered every 7 days. The United States government, along with the Canadian government, is working together to try their best to stop those aircrafts. At this time, stay calm and do not panic. Panicking will only make the situation worse. Stay tuned for local media outlets for further information about this dangerous situation.
Le type d'événement est civil, ce qui signifie qu'une attaque est en cours. Pour les régions touchées, Canada. Le message suivant est transmis à la demande du gouvernement canadien. Depuis 2 jours, les avions inconnus attaquent les États-Unis et le Canada. Il est confirmé que les avions inconnus ne sont pas fabriqués par le commandement de la Défense aérospatiale de l'Amérique du Nord. Les avions inconnus peuvent également tuer des habitants avec leur arme radiologique. L'arme radiologique est fabriquée à partir des retombées radioactives nucléaires. Tous les résidents du Canada doivent évacuer vers un abri souterrain ou anti-atomique. Immédiatement. Rassemblez des fournitures avec vous qui peuvent durer 14 jours, nourriture, eau, vêtements, fournitures médicales et une radio à manivelle pour d'autres mises à jour. Les rations seront livrées tous les 7 jours. Le gouvernement des États-Unis et le gouvernement canadien travaillent ensemble pour faire de leur mieux pour arrêter ces avions. À ce stade, restez calmes et ne paniquez pas. Paniquer ne fera qu'empirer la situation. Restez à l'écoute des médias locaux pour plus d'informations sur cette situation dangereuse.
This is an authorized message being transmitted at the request of the Prime Minister and Her Majesty's government. Pay attention to this message as it will improve your chance of survival. As of 3 days ago, the unknown aircrafts are attacking across the continent of North America, and it has moved to United Kingdom and many other countries. These unknown aircrafts are believed to not be made by the North American Aerospace Defense Command. At this time, residents must evacuate immediately with all basic necessities such as food, water, clothing, medical supplies, toiletries, important documents, cell phones with a charger, and a hand crank radio. If you are trying to evacuate at your home, you must do the following actions. Close all windows and doors, turn off all lights, turn your devices' volumes to silent. If the unidentified entities entered into your home, it is recommended to leave your home immediately. The Prime Minister and the Queen has been evacuated to undisclosed location. If you are having problems with evacuation, authorities can help you to get out of the area. Evacuate immediately. Repeat, evacuate immediately. Keep tuned to the local media outlets for further information.
تم إرسال الرسالة التالية بناء على طلب حكومة مصر. هذا ليس اختبار. كرر: هذا ليس اختبار. منذ 6 أيام تتحرك الطائرات المجهولة إلى إفريقيا من أوروبا وتهاجم العديد من البلدان. يعتقد أن هذه الطائرات مجهولة الهوية معادية ويمكن أن تقتل السكان بأشعة الليزر الخاصة بهم. في هذا الوقت يجب على جميع المدنيين في قارة إفريقيا الإخلاء فورا مع جميع الإمدادات المهمة مثل الطعام والماء والملابس والإمدادات الطبية. وجهاز راديو يعمل بالبطارية للحصول على التحديثات. إذا كنت تحاول الإخلاء في منزلك، فافعل ذلك على مسؤوليتك. إذا لم تقم بالإخلاء، فأنت تعرض نفسك لخطر شديد. إذا كانت لديك مشاكل في الإخلاء، فيمكن لإدارات الشرطة المحلية مساعدتك على الخروج من المنطقة. تعمل حكومة الولايات المتحدة إلى جانب العديد من حكومات الدول والأمم المتحدة مع لوقف الطائرات. في الوقت الحالي، حافظ على هدوئك ولا تنزعج. لن يؤدي الضرر إلا إلى تفاقم الوضع. ترقب بوابق ويقظين.
أطلقت وزارة المدنية السعودية سفارة الخطر المدني لكامل المملكة العربية السعودية. يرجى اتباع هذه التعليمات. خبر إلى مخبئ تحت الأرض. أبقى في مكان آمن. أبقى على اتصال مع 91.4 أو 101.4 FM على الراديو.
The Saudi Ministry of Civil has sounded the civil danger siren for entire of Saudi Arabia. Please follow those instructions, evacuate to underground bunker, stay in a safe place, Stay tuned to 91.4 or 101.4 FM on the radio.
شن هجمات ضخمة بالطائرات عبر القارة الإفريقية في الساعة 7:01 صباحا بالتوقيت العربي القياسي. انتقلت بعض الطائرات المجهولة إلى الشرق الأوسط وتسببت في أضرار جسيمة. تم تأكيد هذه الطائرات المجهولة الهوية والتي لم يتم تصنيعها في الولايات المتحدة، ويعتقد أن الطائرات المجهولة انتقلت إلى العديد من القارات. حكومة المملكة العربية السعودية وزارة المدنية جنبا إلى جنب مع الأمم المتحدة تبذل قصارى جهدها لوقف الطائرات. يجب أن تأخذ الإمدادات الضروريات مثل الطعام والماء ومجموعة الإسعافات الأولية والملابس النظيفة والراديو. قررت القوات البريات الملكية السعودية عدم إعادة البناء لأن الهجوم سيحدث مرة أخرى. الطائرات المجهولة لديها كيانات غامضة داخل طائراتها. إذا ساء هذا الوضع مرة واحدة ستسمح الولايات المتحدة بالتعقيم النووي للقارات التي تتعرض للهجوم. يجب على السكان الإخلاء إلى مأوى تحت الأرض أو ملجأ كداعية على الفور. إذا لم يكن لديك مأوى فسيتم إرسالك إلى ملجأ من قبل الدفاع المدني. إذا كنت تقوم بإخلاء منزلك فافعل ذلك على مسؤوليتك الخاصة. إخلاء المكان على الفور. كرر: قم بالإخلاء على الفور.
Massive aircraft attacks have been occurring across the continental Africa. At 7:02 a.m. Arabian Standard Time, some unidentified aircrafts have moved to Middle East and causing major damage. This unidentified aircraft is confirmed that is not be made in the United States. It is believed that the unidentified aircrafts have moved to many continents. The government of Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Ministry of Civil, along with the United Nations are trying its best to stop the aircrafts. You should take necessary supplies like food, water, a first aid kit, clean clothing, and a radio. The Royal Saudi Land Forces decided not to rebuild as the attack will happen again. The unidentified aircrafts have also mysterious entities inside of their aircraft. If this situation once becomes worse, the United States will authorize nuclear sterilizations to continents that are being attacked. Residents must evacuate to underground or fallout shelter immediately. If you do not have shelter, you will be sent to bunker by the civil defense. If you are evacuating in your home, do it at your own risk. Evacuate immediately. Repeat, evacuate immediately.
This is an emergency warning. The current threat level is emergency, meaning an emergency is taking place. As a few days ago, an extremely violent aircraft is attacking over the many continents. This aircraft is believed to not be made by the North American Aerospace Defense Command in United States. The aircrafts are expected to arrive to continental Oceania within the next 5 minutes. Residents must seek shelter immediately. Seek shelter now. Seek a place of safety now. Seek shelter now. Seek a place of safety now. Ensure that you have supplies such as hand crank or battery-powered radio, food, water, first aid kit, clean clothing. The Prime Minister is expected to deliver a speech after the attack happens. If you are having problems with evacuation, authorities can help you to get out of the area. Do not leave your home, shelter, or emergency center. If your destination has been not arrived, it is heavily advised that you must go to nearby building now. Please evacuate. You are in extreme danger. Stay tuned for local news channels for further information, or keep tuned to FM or AM on your radio. May God be with you all. This is an emergency action notification. All broadcast and cable systems shall transmit this emergency action notification message. This station has interrupted its regular programming at the request of the White House to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most stations will remain on the air providing news and information to the public in assigned areas. This is WCVB-TV. We will continue to serve the Boston area. If you are not in this local area, you should tune to stations providing news and information for your local area. You are listening to the emergency alert system serving the Boston area. Do not use your telephone. The telephone line should be kept open for emergency use.
Please stand by. The President of the United States or his designated representative will be speaking on all stations shortly. Please stand by. Please stand by. The President of the United States or his designated representative will be speaking on all stations shortly. Please stand by. Please stand by. The President of the United States or his designated representative will be speaking on...
The following message is being given authorization on all stations at the request of the President, the United Nations, and the United States government. This is not a test. Repeat, this is not a test. At this time, pay close attention to this broadcast as it will maximize the chance of your survival. 2 weeks ago, many unidentified aircrafts have become worse and attacking over the continents, such as Africa, Asia, Oceania, Europe, and South America. These unidentified aircrafts are confirmed that is not be made by the North American Aerospace Defense Command. This aircraft has been also called as UFO and confirmed to be hostile. Residents must seek a fallout or underground shelter immediately with all basic necessities such as food, water, clothing, medical supplies, and battery-powered radio. Also remember that the aircrafts can destroy structures with laser beam. If you do not evacuate, you are putting yourself in extreme danger. If you do not have a shelter, the military forces can send you to underground bunker. If you want to shelter in place, it is heavily recommended to do that following. Close all windows and doors, turn off all lights, remain silent at all times. Do not answer anybody on doors no matter who they are. Stay tuned for further updates on this situation or keep tuned to your radios. May God bless you all and may God bless the United States of America.
That was the message from the President of the United States. Remain in your shelter at this time. All stations interrupt their normal programming and provide updates on this situation. Do not use the telephone. The telephone lines should be kept open for emergency use. The emergency alert system has been activated. The civil authorities have issued a civil emergency message for the United States beginning at 7:42 p.m. and ending at 11:40 a.m. This is an urgent bulletin from the Federal Emergency Management Agency. Multiple strange aircrafts have been attacking United States and the world, however, this has made evacuation harder. All residents must shelter in place immediately. If you are not sheltering in place, you are putting yourself in extreme danger. Also, you need to close all doors and windows, turn off all lights. Stay tuned for more information.
This is a statement from the United States government. Recently, the President of the United States has made a decision to authorize nuclear weapons. This is due to massive attack that has been occurring 3 weeks ago. Due to this, a nationwide curfew has been declared until the all-clear signal is given. All residents must stay at their homes at the time being. If you are outside, you will be sent to bunker by your military forces. Gather food, water, clothing, medical supplies, flashlight, weapons, and a battery-powered radio. The President has moved to undisclosed safe location. If you don't have a shelter, move to a basement now. Stay tuned for more information.
The event type is attack. For all of Canada. From the Canadian government. This message is being transmitted at the request of the Canadian government in conjunction with the United Nations. 10 missiles from the United States are expected to impact the affected provinces such as British Columbia, Ontario, Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Quebec, Yukon, Nunavut, and Northwest Territories such as EAS. This is due to massive aircraft attack that moved from the United States. All citizens must proceed to nearest fallout shelter immediately with all basic necessities such as food, water, clothing, medical supplies, and battery-powered or hand-crank radio. The Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has been moved to undisclosed safe location, and he is unavailable to deliver a speech to the nation. If you do not seek shelter, you are putting your life in extreme danger, or even painful death. Nuclear strikes create fallout. Fallout is a byproduct from the nuclear explosion. Prolonged exposure will result in painful death. The Canadian government, the United States government along with the United Nations will try its hard to stop these aircrafts. If you do not have a fallout shelter, call your police department to move you to a fallout bunker. The Canadian government has decided not to rebuild, as the aircraft will attack buildings again. Nuclear explosions also create extreme heat wave, extreme shock waves, and radioactive Radioactive fallout also causes sickness and death. Seek shelter now. Repeat, seek shelter now. Stay tuned for more information on your radio. Updates on the radio will be provided as it becomes available. Le type d'événement est attaque. Pour tout le Canada. Du gouvernement canadien. Ce message est transmis à la demande du gouvernement canadien en collaboration avec les Nations Unies. 10 missiles en provenance des États-Unis devraient toucher des provinces touchées comme la Colombie-Britannique, l'Ontario, l'Alberta, la Saskatchewan, le Manitoba, le Québec, le Yukon, le Nunavut et les territoires du Nord-Ouest comme Yellowknife. Cela est dû à une attaque massive d'avions déplacés des États-Unis. Tous les citoyens doivent se rendre immédiatement à l'abri anti-atomique le plus proche avec toutes les nécessités de base telles que la nourriture, l'eau, les vêtements, les fournitures médicales et la radio à pile ou à manivelle. Le Premier ministre Justin Trudeau a été transféré dans un endroit non divulgué et il n'est pas disponible pour prononcer un discours à la nation. Si vous ne cherchez pas d'abri, vous mettez votre vie en danger extrême, voire une mort douloureuse. Les frappes nucléaires créent des retombées. Fallou est un sous-produit de l'explosion nucléaire. Une exposition prolongée entraînera une mort douloureuse. Le gouvernement canadien, le gouvernement des États-Unis, ainsi que les Nations Unies feront tout leur possible pour arrêter ces avions. Si vous n'avez pas d'abri anti-atomique, appelez votre service de police pour vous déplacer vers un bunker anti-atomique. Le gouvernement canadien est décidé à ne pas reconstruire, car les avions attaqueront à nouveau les bâtiments. Les explosions nucléaires créent également des vagues de chaleur extrêmes, des ondes chocs extrêmes et radioactives. Les retombées radioactives provoquent également des maladies et la mort. Cherchez un abri maintenant. Répétez, cherchez un abri maintenant. Restez à l'écoute pour plus d'informations sur votre radio. Des mises à jour sur la radio seront fournies dès qu'elles seront disponibles.
Hello, Mr. President.
Hello.
We have discovered 1,000 feet tall aircraft.
What?
Yes, this is very disturbing news.
I guess this has become worse.
This tall aircraft can even also destroy planets within 24 hours.
It can destroy planets.
I need you to transmit a national emergency action notification.
Okay, I will call the Federal Emergency Management Agency to transmit national emergency.